Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is December 20th. We are in Lara Farm, which is one of the best and famous nursery in South Florida. It's by Homestead, 200 Street. I'll put the description box, their address and website link. So a lot of viewers ask for me to if I can mail it. I can mail it, but this is the professionals, and it's their family business for 100 years with a huge farm. Any fruit tree you want, you can. Sorry, 4 years? Oh, 40 years.
Not 100.
140 years.
40.
40 years, sorry. It's 40 years. And any fruit tree you guys want, he can mail it, including California or Texas and Arizona. So where is a restriction. So we are talking to the Julian Lara, the owner. So would you please tell that so anybody can order from you?
Right. I got my certifications this year. I was certified back in the late 90s, but there wasn't any internet back then, so there wasn't a lot of shipping business for me, so I got out of it. But then I got back into it this year, and it's going very well. And I'm shipping to California, Texas, Arizona, all 50 states, including Hawaii. I shipped to Puerto Rico the other day also. So it's going very smoothly. I packed them very well inside of a box and very securely, and they make it with no damage. And all customers are very happy. I must have shipped out maybe 2,000 boxes already since July, and almost very little to no returns. So I'm very happy about that and the way things are going.
And I noticed I never see mame so big in front of your that one.
Yeah, I got we got about 15 varieties of mame, and one of them is the magaña, which is like a 4 to 5 pound mame, sometimes bigger. And that one is native to El Salvador, from the magaña family, and it's been very sought after here in South Florida and the United States for those who like mame. And it's one of the most commercial varieties in the world because of its size, and you know how people buy with their eyes.
Yes.
So it's a very good one.
And also like pomegranate, Julian, I tried to grow and I continuously failed last 6 years in South Florida.
Yeah.
So I saw you have a hanging there.
Yeah.
It's one of the big one is almost ready to.
Yeah, this one, let's see how it looks like inside. This is a Vietnamese pomegranate. It's a
Yes.
tropical pomegranate that that works here in South Florida. It's the first time I see a big pomegranate here in Miami. So usually pomegranates need to have cold weather in order to flower and make fruit, and like the ones we see in the supermarket. But this one is a tropical version from Vietnam that does very well here in South Florida, and it gets red inside and on the outside, and they make big fruit and constantly either have fruit on it or flowers. So I think it's a really good winner, a really nice pomegranate for us living in a subtropical climate where pomegranates don't really do well.
So, and I noticed that you have so many mango variety. It's like
and they keep growing.
Keep growing.
The collection keeps getting bigger and bigger because all these new varieties keep coming in. I'm trying to keep up with it, catch up with it constantly. But I do. I have about probably 130 different mango varieties.
Wow.
Here at the nursery, the classic varieties and the newer varieties too.
And I saw the soursop tree you show me in the back.
Yeah.
It's like huge size. It's like at least like 4 pound, 5 pound each.
Correct. They the average pound is between 3 and 5 pounds, and that's a very good soursop that I have. I called it Miami. I named it after my city because I want to put soursop on the map here in Miami. I want people to think that yes, you can grow guanábana easily in Miami, which was very difficult to do before. I've always tried to grow guanábana and never had any success until I found this one in Miami, growing in somebody's backyard, and it was full of fruit, And I asked the owner if he did anything special to it, and he said no. So I got some material, brought it back here and grafted it, planted it in the ground after a couple of years, and in 1 year it started making me fruit, and I was so amazed. But the one thing I did different was I applied fungicide on the tree every 2 weeks. I spray every 2 weeks, and I noticed that if I did not spray, I would not have any fruit. And the reason is because it's not in their natural environment. Soursops like to be in the hills, or a little bit elevated above sea level, because here in Miami we're below sea level and there's too much humidity, which brings fungus and turns the fruit black. So to prevent that from happening, or it also kills the flowers. Sometimes the flowers don't even make it to the next step. So to prevent that from happening, I spray the flowers, I spray the fruit every 2 weeks, and I get tons of fruit.
So that's the secret. I think I tried it, it didn't work out for me, but fungus and also the correct variety. So any variety you buy from nursery, it might not work.
Because what I also discovered about this variety is that it self-pollinates. Usually we don't have the native insect that pollinates the flower. So a lot of people don't get fruit even if they spray. So this one is a self-pollinating one where you have the male part of the flower and the female part of the flower coexisting at the same time, because usually they go into stages. First there's a female stage, and then there's a male phase. After the female dries, then the male part of the flower starts to develop and make pollen, and usually they miss each other. But this one, they both coexist at the same time, so they can pollinate itself. So I thought that was very important and a very cool discovery that I made later.
And I'm gonna go through a little bit, walk around and put some more item you have. And it was very honor for me. I love the garden, and mostly I collect all the fruit tree from all over the world. So it was very honor to meet you, and we've been trying to reach you, like it was me and my brother want to come to your farm. So it was very honor, and I'll recommend all my friend, family, and all my viewers to come to your nursery, please.
Please come.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
Here is a Lara Farm. We're meeting Honorable Miss Maria. She's doing grafting here. Is their lab. And looking at her, it's very professional. She's been doing this, like so many plants. I think she's doing the soursop tree, now doing the grafting now. I do close, yeah, she just got it and putting tape around it. So this farm, they do everything from a scratch, from plant to all the way to 1 gallon pot, and she also covering a special way so it doesn't dry out. And the top branch has 1 or 2 leaves. She's putting the plastic now on the top and putting rubber band. And this area is already shaded, and its temperature is, I think, a special temperature here for their tree. Miss Maria, thank you very much for your help. So we go to the next. So now we're going through the Lara's, there's some lychee tree. There is also some soursop. There is some black saputa, and this is the bed inside. And they have also outside mango. It's so many varieties. So, and soursop I'm looking for is Miami brand, and it's all grafted. So let's go to the next area. So this is also avocado and all kind of mango, jujube, any plant you want. You name it, he got it. And here is Mr. Kenneth. He helped me out to get some mango tree, 1 gallon, and soursop. So it was a great honor to visit this farm. And if you guys want to order any fruit tree, please go to the description box and I'll put the link so you can order from here. And thank you for watching. I'll catch up next video.